Hi everyone, just a quick heads up. I have few videos planned out for DeepOF. It's called Deep Open Field. It's a Python package, holds tremendous potential to be able to extract phenotypic behaviors like the ones you can see on your screen directly from your Deep Lab Cut outputs. So if you want to follow along and you want to be notified of that video, please make sure that you subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will know when I upload this video. In this video, I'm going to go over Sleap, which is another animal pose estimation platform. And I really like this one as it's easy to use and easy to install. So I'm going to go over how to install and how to utilize this to do multi-animal pose estimations. So first thing you need is Mamba installation. And you can do that by just downloading MiniForge. And you can do that by going to their GitHub page and then pick whichever installer works best for your system. So for me here, I'm going to install this for all users. And once you have installed it, it appears in your Anaconda environment like MiniForge 3 here. So other thing you might need is the Git. If you don't have this on your desktop or your computer, you will need this to be able to clone any repositories. So I'm going to copy this and paste it in the terminal. And this will clone the Sleap repo into the root directory of my computer. All right, that is installed. So next, go on and create a new environment and call it Sleap. I'm going to change the name of my environment to sleap_test. And this is just so I can keep track of different environments that I am installing. So this should take some time, but I have cut my video so that it's already installed and I've activated my sleap_test. And now I'm going to start the GUI by typing in sleap-label. So press enter after you have typed in sleap-label. And this is the interface that you will see. And from here, you need to add in a video, and the button is on the right bottom. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. So go ahead and create your nodes, which are these body parts that you want to track. And then after you're done with creating nodes, make sure you go over to the edges and set your skeleton. And then select the frames that you want to label or pick randomly, just like I'm doing here in this video. And it will generate some frames for you to start label. You can do multiple labels for different animals. They all appear in different colors. And you can follow along with this tutorial. You can slow down the video if you want to watch this in detail. Now skipping over to the next part, which is training. Here I like to change some parameters. Now I like to keep the predictions on some random frames. This just helps me track. And then in terms of the models, the max stride affects your training and the GPU memory. So I always decrease this down to 4 or 8. My GPU is not very good. So play around with these settings. Whatever works for your GPU, keep those settings. So in the top-down model workflow, there are two models that get trained. One model looks for the entire object and the other one looks for the body parts. So again, work with the parameters that you have here and see what works best for your project. And always make sure to save your projects. Okay, now that everything is done, let's go ahead and run training. Here I want to just make sure there are no error messages. And what I will do is I'll pause the video and come back after the training has finished. So here we go, the training is done. It has done some predictions. And now what I want to do is take a look at the validation images that have popped up on the screen. So zooming into this frame here, animals are fairly separate. I'm happy with this, and now I'm going to go ahead and run some inferences on a new video which the model has not seen before. So here I've started a new instance of Sleap, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in a video that the model has not seen. This video has some animal movements that are different, and the orientation of certain frames is also different. So this can give me a good indication of how well the model is performing. But before I do that, I need to save this video, and I'm making just a new folder for it. And then we can start to run inferences. So one thing to note here is that when you go and run inferences, you need to give your paths to the models that you have trained. And here you can see me going into the models folder, and then I'm matching the Centroid configuration, the training underscore config file, with the correct path. All right. So let's see what we get. So with the inferences now getting done, let's go ahead and take a look at the labels. So not bad for just a quick analysis. So I'm gonna simply just export this as a CSV, and this will export the predictions. Before I forget about it, you can actually generate video clips of your analysis directly from Sleap interface. And you can export the clip as original or as a different background with just the labels placed on it. Here I'm going to pick white as the background, and once it downloads it, we can take a look at it together. So with the different background, this is what you can expect to see. But if you choose to do the original one, it will basically save the video that's there in your interface. In terms of what gets saved, so remember, you can save the CSV files, you can save the predictions, you can also save the MP4 of the analysis, and always come back and use them later. In terms of your CSV file, it looks very similar to Deep Lab Cut. So you have your body parts, X and Y positions, your instance scores, which are confidences, and the frame indexes. If you have more than one animal that shows up, you will have assigned either track 1 or track 0. So guys, that's it for this tutorial. I hope this was short and quick for all of you. Thank you so much.